Alright, we are assembling the troops and all the gear. We're getting ready to go to Texas. It is that time of year. We're going to start trapping into next week, and we'll run all the way until the first part of April between Alabama and Texas. And what we've got, we ordered some brand new traps. These are Bridger No. 3 fully modifieds, and we went ahead and painted them. It's actually not like we didn't dip them, we didn't spray paint them. It's actually called an E-coat. What it does is it goes underwater and it positively charges the trap, negatively charges the paint. It adheres to it, and it is the slickest paint job. They come out scent free. You don't have to do anything to them other than what we do when we modify them. So taking a Bridger trap straight out of the box and getting it ready to trap, this is what we do. Basically, we'll bend the spring pins down. We'll actually just take a nut driver, and it fits right over those spring pins, and we'll bend them down to a 45-degree angle. That's going to give you those extra feet, and it sits in there, and it'll keep this spring from popping off if you get a real aggressive coyote in the trap. Next thing that we do is we take a little 8mm file, and we night latch it. We get right down here, get it right in there where that dog latches into the pan. We just make a notch right there so that when we set it, I'll show you here in just a second. And these traps actually, we've got our little trap bender. We bend this crossbar out because the pan on these, every one of them has been a little bit too low when we go to set it. So we just take this trap bender, bend that up just a tick. When they come from the factory, pan, it's floppy, so we got to tighten our pan tension down. We got our 5/16 nut driver, Phillips head screwdriver, come right over the top of this right here. And we'll take this and just tighten them down. And right now it's just basically guesswork. It's mainly all feel. See, that one's really tight. Some of these aren't real consistent right out of the box, but you'll get a feel for it once you start doing it. That's pretty close right there. Then we go ahead and actually set the trap. And see, I bent it way too far. Look at that. See how that pan's pointing way too far up? We'll just basically bend this crossbar back in, and it'll bring that pan back level. Also, one thing I've noticed, if you look at that trap square, you can see how that pan is just a little bit crooked. Easy fix. Just take a pair of channel locks, get down there with it, bend it back level. Set the trap. See, now that's perfect. Pan's perfectly level. Now we'll take our trap pan tester and see what our pan tension is. A little bit light, it's about 2 pounds. So we'll just tighten this up just a little bit. It's basically all feel until you get it down. This one here is a little bit sticky for whatever reason. That's going to be a little bit tight right there. What I'll do, yeah, that's going to be 4 full pounds. But I kind of like that. I like my traps around 3 pounds, but I'll set them maybe a pound heavy, because what we're going to do after this, all we got to do is stick our anchor on, and we're going to wax them. But once you get that wax on there, it tends to get all in between here, and it really lubes up that pan, so it'll drop at about a pound. But like I said, we're getting everything ready to go. Just wanted to show you a quick little thing on how we modify our traps straight up.